one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Buccos have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Elmer Christian, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
For the Diamondbacks.
So striding forward now, Ketel Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. This guy was one of 3 silver sluggers in the National League for outfielders. He can flat out rake. You get in that category, only 3 guys of all the outfielders in that league, that's pretty impressive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. One out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Wiggins. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 6.
Into the box now, David Peralta. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped straight up. But this will land untouched. Late that time for a strike.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And he rolls over on that one. Foul. It's still 0-2. Fouled away.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. The next 0-2. just hung in there on that one. First inning as we're just underway from Pittsburgh. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Here's another 0-2. Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball one. The 1-2. Misses, ball two.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Another try at 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Bermott has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Zach Godley, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. Two first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
And there's one down now. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Curtis Wiggins. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging it back pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
The 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 3-1 pitch. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Wiggins on second. Wiggins at first, one gone. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
The first baseman.
He's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
In now, Scott Gifford. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here now the 2-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal.
The third baseman.
Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. One and one. Here it is. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave them loaded. Still no score. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Wilmer Flores.
Leading off for Arizona.
It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Batting fifth.
Into the box
The
now,
right fielder.
Steven Souza.
Steven Souza.
As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And that misses 1-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box, Christian Walker, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Liner towards second. In there, a base hit.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Alex.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Brummett moves over. 1 out. Long throw to third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Time for a look at the Pocos on D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
First offering on its way. On the ground to third. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Coming to the plate now, Bart Wiggins. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The right fielder, Bart
First
Wiggins.
pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
That's
2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Peralta will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Okay,
Batting
here's
it.
how the Snakes are
The
lining
second
up
baseman,
defensively. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost
Batting
everyone,
ninth.
the adjustment to
The
hitting
pitcher,
big league pitching is a
Elmer
big one. Some guys have
Christian.
success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And that misses up and in. 3-1. Christian Brummett would be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hard hit ball to second. Taken in by Flores. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Back now in home of the Pirates, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team."
The pitcher, number
Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
Thank you, Heidi. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Hey! That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Ketel Marte. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Line towards center field. Brummett is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Digging in the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Swing hard line to left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
Stepping in now, David Peralta, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And 2, here it is. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Escobar, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Hit in the air out to left field. Wiggins on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Arizona, but they're up 1-0. Striding in once again, Christian Thomas. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Christian.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
1-0.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored.
No
Looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In now, Chris Wiggins. And there's a base hit on the line. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we check out the Bucks leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits in 3rd place on the ball club in that department. Now to the plate, Curtis Wiggins. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. Ahmed to his left. He's got it. A bare hand for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They trail this one 1-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Arizona.
Digging in to try it again, Wilmer Flores. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Into the corner and slicing foul. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Trying to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Into the box, Steven Souza, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Souza carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
Boomer comes on now, and he has it one down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Ready for another chance? Christian Walker. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
No balls and one strike. Flores, the runner at second with one away. Now a swing and a fly ball. Wiggins is after it, and no one will track it down. A pause and the 0-2. Ripped on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Boy, not the way you'd like to do it an 0-2 pitch hero, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Standing in now, Alex Avila. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. 1-1. Back up the middle. He's got it. A step on the bag for one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
At the plate, Nick Ahmed. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Wiggins coming in. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Zach Godley. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. 0-1, here it comes. Line hard to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the D-backs 2 and the Pirates nothing. Leading off the innings, Brian Burnett. And they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. One and 2 now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. There is Ahmed. Throw just in time as they get him by an island.
the first baseman, number 10, Scott Gifford.
Into the box now, Scott Gifford. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Hit hard on the ground at first. A dive, and he knocks it down. Burr will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting
Now
the one-out
batting,
base run.
third baseman.
And the screen
Tyler
shows the story right there.
Wiggins.
As that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
In now, Tyler Wiggins. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw to third. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
Now batting.
This is their time
The right
right here.
fielder.
This starting pitcher has been on point
Wiggins.
all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Stepping in now, Bart Wiggins, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The relay, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Up next for
Great
Pittsburgh,
job there by this
the
power
second
hitter.
baseman,
Known for driving
Randy
the ball out of the ballpark. Does
Wiggins.
the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Stepping into the box, Randy Wiggins, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
2 balls and a strike to count. Wiggins stands at second with 2 gone. Line drive snagged in a short hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and his side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So the batting order turns over now and set to
Leading
go
off for
Ketel
Arizona,
Marte. He'll
the
start
center
off
fielder,
the 5th
number
in this
4.
one.
Ketel Marte.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Marte is retired, and there's one away.
The third baseman, number 5.
Up next for Arizona, Eduardo Escobar. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Popped up. Christian is there. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 6.
Digging in, David Peralta. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for the former pitcher David Peralta. Home run number 5 on the year, and it gives the Diamondbacks a 3-1 lead.
Pretty easy to tell in real time, but that one was an absolute missile heading out of the ballpark, and our show track technology confirms it. 115 miles an hour was the exit velocity. An impressive swing of the bat.
Now batting, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. One for the Diamondbacks, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Halfway home from PNC Park. It's now 3-1 Arizona. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 27, Christian Brummett.
So digging in now, Christian Brummett. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Pitch on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. A bouncer up the middle. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The batter.
And this is
the
not
left
an
fielder.
Easy play when you have the range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Chris Wiggins. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, really can begin with a single swing of the bat. This might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Striding in, Curtis Wiggins. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot, now following the 2-out double. He's set, and the pitch. In the dirt here. And nearly hit him going back to second, but he's able to sneak back in safely. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint.
The catcher number 5.
Out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gaffer right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Brian Brummett is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. The 1-0 home to short, hit hard. And that fields it cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. 5 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Pirates 2.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Steven Souza. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, Christian Walker. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. They try to come in with a fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Stepping up to the plate, Alex Avila. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Count is 1-2 now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything.
And that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park after this. Leading off the inning, Scott Gifford, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Scott Gifford.
And that misses ball 1. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning
Now batting,
April
the
showers
third baseman,
into May followers
Tyler.
right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Nope. 1-0.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. There's 1 on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That's
right
a
fielder,
really
number
difficult
19.
turn for a first baseman. You have to come get
Wiggins.
the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
In now, Bart Wiggins. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Peralta is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Digging in once again, Randy Wiggins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. That ball is absolutely crushed. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here.
Your
Matt
attention,
Andrees,
please.
a 6'2"
Now
right-hander,
for the
jogs in to
Diamondbacks.
take over on the mound.
Number 35, Matt Andrees. Now
Standing
batting,
in now,
the pitcher,
Elmer Christian.
Elmer.
As he'll try to hold back
Christian.
on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's 4-3 Pittsburgh. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Stepping in, Nick Ahmed. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Your attention, please.
Come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 22, Jake Lamb.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention
so
please.
They'll make a matchup move
now
here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed
number
hitter
53, Mike North.
Popped him up. Wiggins waits on it. One down.
The center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
One gone now in the Arizona 7th, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? Wiggins ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
Wiggins will call him off as he makes the catch, and the side is retired. One left for the Diamondbacks. Still down a run. It's 4-3.
Your attention,
Holland
please.
gets the call from the
now
pen to take over on the mound and start the home
number
7th.
56, Greg Holland.
Up next for the Buccos, Christian
Leading up
Brummett.
for
He'll
the
start
Pirates,
things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Christian Brummett.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Now the 2-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Pirates right now would do anything to get that leadoff guy on. They would welcome a walk.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been,
Now
this is a smart move.
fielder.
No reason to tempt fate out there.
Wiggins.
Digging in, Chris Wiggins. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First offering on its way. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
He's going.
Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Brummett leads off second with nobody out. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Pirates, the shortstop.
So stepping in, Curtis Wiggins is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
And it's fouled away. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hit in the air to center field. Marte moves over. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The catcher, number 5, Brian Brummett.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian Brummett. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The set. And the 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. There's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The first baseman, number 10.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Now batting, Scott Gifford, and their runners at the corners now. Collins ready. Here's the first pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. A Count of 1-1 to the Pirates first baseman.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the
Now
right
batting,
move here with first
third
base
baseman,
open. Take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Stepping up now, Tyler Wiggins. First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. Pirates leave them loaded, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Stepping into the box, David Peralta. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball 1. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 2-2 one more time. And here's a slice. Recalled, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Pirates lead this one in front of the home crowd here at PNC Park in Pittsburgh as you get a look at our line score to this point in the contest. So here's the cleanup hitter, Wilmer Flores. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your attention,
Christian
please.
gets the call as
Now
he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 57, Mike Christian.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now another 0-2. Fouled off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one.
Now that
the bullpen has looked
the right
sharp and
fielder.
has backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. (4-3) our score here as we play the 8th. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Wiggins. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Score holds at 4-3. Yoshihisa Hirano is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Bart Wiggins. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The right fielder.
Almost, Matty.
Bart
Almost went deep
Wiggins.
his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Left side, but well foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Slapped hard the opposite way. Around first, digging for 2. And that one skips up over the wall.
Now
for a ground rule
the
double.
second baseman.
Well, that will bring a smile to the manager's face
Wiggins.
every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Settling in now, Randy Wiggins. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 pitch, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Ladies and
Edward
gentlemen,
Arnold
your
will grab a
attention,
bat and
please.
hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Pirates. Number 24, Edward Arnold.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Arnold is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him
The
to
center
go
fielder,
around,
number
according to the
27.
umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box now, Christian Brummett. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. But it goes off the out-of-town strike.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there.
Up next to the
feel
Pirates,
good as a hitter right there.
the left fielder,
To not only get a
Rick
rippy knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Into the box, Chris Wiggins. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. And it's 1-1. Brummett at second with 2 down. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Diamondbacks. 5-3 Pittsburgh.
Your
Felipe
attention,
Vasquez
please.
comes on from
Now
the pen,
pitching
hoping
for
to
the
finish
Pirates,
this one off here in the top
number
of the
73.
ninth. Ready once again,
Leading off
Christian
for the
Walker.
Diamondbacks,
They'll try and lead
the
things
first
off
baseman,
here in inning number 9.
Looking for
Walker.
base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. Swung out and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms
Now
coming
batting,
out of the bullpen
catcher,
in these days. But
Alex.
it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Alex Avila. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Nick Ahmed will be next. Good battle. Count remains full. Another payoff pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Nick
Stepping
Ahmed.
in, Nick Ahmed. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Fouled away. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there.
Now
Just how
batting,
you draw it
the
up in a
pitcher.
perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Your
Tim
attention,
LeCastro
please.
will be called upon
Pitching
here to
for the
hit with the
Diamondbacks.
game on the line.
Number 10, Tim LeCastro.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swing and a miss for strike 1. LeCastro, a former Dodger. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And now this crowd of around 24,000 supporters come to their feet. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side.
Williams is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Pirates rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Elmer Christian with his 4th win this season. Felipe Vasquez closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watkey on the field. This is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.